Hi guys and welcome, this is Kev. This is the first time I've played Miscreated. As you can see, I've just fresh spawned just down by the water. The water effects look amazing. It's really got a lot of love for the graphics in this game. So here you see me just having a quick check on what the keys do, so I know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, you can see shirt just going totally see-through. So don't know whether it's the textures or what, but that just seems to be a little bit of a glitch. I didn't notice it anywhere else. It was just there at the start, so they might be working on that. It is an early access game after all. So now I'm just going to head up through this forest and find this road. Trying to find where to go really. Like I say, first time I played it, I haven't got a clue where anything is. Just stopped to have a look at the reflections in that puddle. Fast forward a bit here to just as I'm coming into my first piece of civilization. I took the shirt off just for now, just because of the glitch, and I just want to see where it was related to just that shirt, which it seemed to be. So as you can see, we're now in a town called Woodhaven. It looks like quite a large settlement, to be honest. I overturned tankers and trucks. I really do like the atmosphere built by this game, and the wrecks do feel really real. And here we see me looking again at the water effects just here. I really like the water effects of the Cry engine. Here we're just sort of wandering around town, trying to find where to go, what to see, trying to find some loot and stuff, and hopefully get some good stuff. Here we go, this container's got a bit of graffiti in it. Looks like someone's made a shelter in it, and the graffiti is just a nice little touch of personalising locations around the map, which I really also like about this game. It's everywhere feels different, even though it's similar. Whereas DayZ can feel a bit similar here and there, this game does feel quite different. And now coming up is it's my first piece of interaction in this game. It's just I find myself stalking a deer in a car park. Decided to run over and try and kill it, but I haven't got anything, so I'm only using my bare fists. But I do like the bare blood spatter effect when you hit something. It's just a nice touch, like to show you've been in combat. It doesn't last long. Put a couple of hits into the deer and then he run off. I spent about 5 minutes chasing him and couldn't get him in the end, so I just gave up. And here we are, we're coming up to my first supermarket, Route 88. That's at a petrol station, and it's getting quite dark, and I didn't realise at this point that I actually had a flashlight, so I hadn't really checked my carriage or inventory till here. But I'm walking around, and the first thing I spot on the shelves is a canteen, which is quite handy, obviously, because like most of these survival games now, you need to keep yourself hydrated, fed, your health levels up, all sort of general normal stuff. And just picking it up is just simply a case of pressing the F button, and it goes into your inventory. And here we just find another tin of loot, a can of tomato juice. So this seems to be quite a bit of loot about on this server. It's a 32-man server I'm playing on. There was 18 people online when I logged in. Beanie hat, gotta love a beanie hat. And this is a storeroom in that's back. It's still in the Route 88, and I find a box of nails here. The loot does seem to be quite related to where you'd find it in real life. So from what I've gathered, I'm in a shop. I found food items, nails, can of water. So it does seem to be a bit more orientated around where you'd likely find it in the real world than DayZ is at the moment. And yet this is another good example of the loot spawn where you'd expect to find it. A pickup truck, a can of beer in the back. Not hillbilly at all, that is it. So it does seem quite related. Here we're just looking around the garage forecourt trying to find anything else. Didn't find anything else, but I'm just having a wander about. I'm new to the game, so I like to have a look at stuff like this. for future reference and such like. And I decided to leave the garage, head across, have a quick look at the bin because I'm amazed it has cans in it. That's quite a nice little touch. Right, and here I am about to find my first weapon, a squeegee. So the bad guy's a bit scared of that. But just after I pick this up, I go into the dining room here and I find a can of meat. But if you listen closely, you can hear the sound of someone else's footsteps. So after my experiences in Daisy, I go hide in a corner, hoping he hasn't heard me, hasn't seen me, and he obviously hasn't because he runs across here. And I bump into him in the room, and I say hello and chat, but I wasn't recording my Vox at the time, and he doesn't respond, so I run out of the shop. But he is actually responding to me in the chat, but I was just so shocked at seeing someone that wasn't actually reading the chat, so I run off, thinking, fearing for my life, as is normal in these survival games, and I hear him calling me back. So I've gone back to the area where he was. You'll hear him again here in a minute.
Dude,
tell him I'm outside.
I'm a friendly guy.
And he says he can't hear me. So I decide, I'm gonna go in. And I go into the dining room, tell him I'm inside the dining room, and I never hear anything else from him. So I survived my first interaction with another player in Miscreated. But I was a bit nervous, so I decided to eat the can of meat I got, because if he's going to kill me, he's not having a tin of meat. I also decided to drink a can of beer as well, because I don't want to give beer away to anyone for free. This is about 10 minutes after that interaction. I'm still in Woodhaven, and I turned my torch on for the first time, and I am absolutely amazed by the lighting effects in this game. The flicker, it really is outstanding. My PC is not top end, I'm running an i5 3570K, overclocked to 4.4 gig, but I'm only running a GTX 760 graphics card. But it still looks really good to me. It's playable. People out there with better PCs might think different, but the lighting effects I think look absolutely fantastic. So it's just like searching every room in the house, find a pair of gloves on the floor. The loot is like I said, it's quite related to where you'd find it in real life. I'd find gloves in my bedroom. I don't know about you. Like the rubbish laying about, it does feel like a desolate wasteland, which the world seems to have grown into. Lighting effects here, look on this window, and as you go down the stairs, it just amazes me. Here we are, we're in the garage of the same house, and I find my first proper weapon, a survival knife. Another thing with this game is the motion blur. I haven't played with any of the settings or anything. I've just logged in. I've got it on the highest settings. I think I haven't played with them at all. And the motion blur it's really good. The motion blur. I mean, these cupboards and stuff. I don't know what that death and skull is up there. I'm trying to pick it up, but I couldn't find it. I kind of regret the decision I made here. I decided to pick up a can of soup and get rid of my second canteen that I'd found. I don't know why I've done that, because food is, you seem to dehydrate more than you need food. So whether soup rehydrates you, I don't know, because I didn't play for much longer after this, and I haven't played it since because of commitments of armour and such like. So like getting a step outside this house, and this bit here, the reflection off those bin bags in the distance, I think that looks absolutely brilliant. I really do like the lighting on the CryEngine. The shadows in that pickup, and it's got such a real feel to the lighting. I mean, like off the bath of the toilet, it's just a dull reflection because it's dirty. and that's where I'll leave you guys. Thanks for watching my first impressions in Miscreated. It's my first commentary as well, so any constructive criticism is welcomed. If you like it, like it. If you want to subscribe, subscribe, and I'll catch you in a future video. Thanks again for watching, guys. Thank you.